Alright there, sure mate Yorkie here. Once again taking you off to the start of a new game. Thrive by Revolutionary Game Studio. Now this is in development. Has a long way to go and is in very slow development because it's all based on volunteer work as far as I can see. Now, it's available from their website for free, say Revolutionary Game Studio. And you can also pay for it if you want on Steam. It's a small cost. If it looks good, I will be doing that, but I'm using this as a test right now. It's a small cost, it just helps them carry on development work. It's apparently, for want of a better way of putting it, and I'm sure I'm doing it a disservice, a updated version or more scientific version, or more scientific inspired by, not necessarily version, of Spore. Let's go. Alright, difficulty please says lock only. Fixed parts and abilities, life as we know it. Okay. Life origin, hydrothermal vents. You can change that. Warm little pond. Do hydrothermal vents. Planet seed, you can change that. Let's just start the game. I've not played it. I've seen very, very, very little of it. So we'll have a look at it. So I enjoyed Spore. It was very shallow. Really didn't do the job. And beyond the life stage, when you got into society, etc., it just wasn't worth it. Alright, tutorial on a distant alien planet. Eons of volcanic activity and meteor impacts have led to the development of a new phenomenon in the universe. Life. Simple microbes reside in the deep regions of the ocean. You are the latest universal common ancestor. Or last universal common on this planet, look at. To survive in this hostile world, you will need to collect any compounds you can find and evolve across generations to compete against other species of microbes. Begin thriving. Automatic volcanic vent. Well, I assume that is a cloud of... Oh, hang on. Whoa, this is... Can we... Tutorial. Control your cell, use the keys shown near your cell, center of the screen, and a mouse control the cell orientation. Movement mode can be changed in the options menu. Hold the keys for a few seconds. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Collect glucose, white clouds by moving over them. Your cell needs glucose in order to produce energy to stay alive. Follow the line. Whoa, hang on. Can I have a fixed... To reproduce, you must duplicate your organelles. This happens gradually as you survive, but you can speed things up by gathering ammonia and phosphate. Bars on the right show your progress. They turn white when you're ready to reproduce. So we've got good glucose, we don't have ammonia and phosphate. Now, where's the options? Where's the inputs, is it? Alright, so that's... I see at the moment, I see anyway. I don't know the direction we're facing in. That's the problem here. Editor is now ready to be entered, is it? Okay. How do I enter the editor? E? C? This it? Struggle and golf, no. You have survived long enough for your cell to reproduce. Each time you reproduce, you'll be taken to the editor. To enter the editor, press the large flashing button in the bottom right. There we are. Welcome to the microbe editor. Here you can review what has happened during the previous generations and then make changes to your species. This tab gives you a list of changes in the patch you currently occupy. Try exploring the various tools at your disposal to learn more about the events. Let's see, Auto Evo, Primum Trivium, relation in patches. Okay. I guess these are other species. This is the patch map. Each icon represents a unique environment that you can inhabit, with the panel on your right describing the conditions of the currently selected patch. If you select a patch connected to the one you occupy, which is highlighted with a flashing green border, press the Move to this patch button. Try selecting this. And there, we could move to there. Alright. And this is a cell editor, where you can evolve your species by spending mutation points, MP. Each generation you will have 100 MP to spend, so don't bother saving up. The hex in the center of your screen is your cell, which is composed of a single cytoplasm part. Continue, select the part from the left panel, then left click, place it with the, you can rotate it with ND. Okay. What's this? Metabolosomes. Turns glucose into ATP, rate scales the current concentration of oxygen. Metabolosomes are clusters of proteins wrapped in protein shells. They are able to convert glucose into ATP at a much higher speed than can be done in the cytoplasm in a process called aerobic respiration. It does, however, require oxygen to function, and lower levels of oxygen in the environment will slow down the rate of ATP production. Since metabolosomes are suspended directly in the cytoplasm, surrounding fluid performs some glycolysis. And we've got thylakoid, a cluster of proteins and photosensitive pigments. Pigments are able to use the energy of sunlight to produce glucose from water and gaseous carbon dioxide in a process called photosynthesis. These pigments are also what give the distinctive colour. The rate of glucose production scales with the concentration of carbon dioxide and intensity of sunlight. Since the thylakoids are suspended directly, so you get glycolysis from that too. Oh, we've got chemosynthesizing proteins. Turns hydrogen sulfide into glucose, rate scales the concentration of carbon dioxide, turns glucose into ATP. Boy, this is already fairly in depth. We've got external as well. Now I've got 100 points, don't I? Flagellum. The flagellum, plural flagella, is a whip-like bundle of protein fibers extending from the cell's membrane, which uses ATP to undulate and propel the cell in a direction. The position of the flagellum determines the direction in which it provides thrust for cell movement. The thrust direction is opposite to the direction of the flagellum is pointing. Perforator pilus. Pili, singular pilus, are found on the surface of many microorganisms and resemble fine hairs. Tens to hundreds of pili may be present on the surface of a microorganism and serve one of several purposes, including roles in predation. Parthenogenic microorganisms use pili for virulence or to invade past the outer membrane to gain access to the cytoplasm. I don't think they're going to be predators just yet, at least. If we get this, what's the patch map here? Decent sunlight by the look of it. We do have oxygen, 21%. So we have oxygen at 21%. We have some sunlight. Alright. Let's get these. Moving organelles also cost MP, as is a mutation of your species, unless they were placed in the current editor session. You can right-click organelles to bring up the organelle menu, and selecting the deplete option to remove them. If you make a mistake, you can undo any. Okay, that's fine. When selecting parts in the menu, pay close attention to the tooltips that pop up to understand what they do. Yeah, I've been doing that. Right, now then. Those are the basics, fine. And there we are. We're looking for various... Whoa, hang on. Whoa, that doesn't look friendly at all. And we're damaged due to not having enough energy. And we're being preyed on. And we've been killed. Your cell has been engulfed and is being digested. The progress is slow on your health bar. Your cell will be dead. Extinction. Oh dear. Cell's being engulfed. You can use the perish button. Keep and respawn. Boy, it's hard to control this. Oh god. And we're dead. That's nothing here. See if we can get away from that thing. I'd like to be able to turn around. I'm not sure how you do that. Well, we were doing okay until that happened. Those little bugs are preying on us. Not sure what I did there. But I'm pretty sure it wasn't good. My glucose is almost out. Phosphate's good. No ATP. Oh, we got some. We got some. Rodinora, we've got a whole bunch of these buggers here. Nearly ran into it. We can do it again. Okay. We'll stay there. Panel shows a prediction of your future population. These numbers are from the population simulation of AutoEvo. They also take into account your individual performance. So in your current patch, you are going to perform better when you enter the editor. But you should try to keep your population up even when you aren't directly involved. You can review more detailed information. Okay, fine. Okay. Structural cytoplasm. The gooey innards of a cell. The cytoplasm is a basic mix of ions, proteins, and other substances dissolved in water that fill the interior of the cell. One of the functions it performs is glycolysis, the conversion of glucose into ATP. The cells that lack organelles to have more advanced metabolism is what they rely on for energy. Okay. Slime jet. Many organisms produce polysaccharide slime-like substances, and mucilage is one such polysaccharide. Well, plenty of species use slime for locomotion. Certain types of bacteria eject these substances at a high rate in their wake. These slime jets act like rocket engines, pushing cells forward. Okay, fine. Chemoreceptor allows detecting compounds from further away. Modify once placed to the select compound type and guidance line color. Okay. All cells only see through chemoreception. That is how cells acquire information about their surroundings. Adding this organelle represents evolving more fine-tuned chemoreception. As the player is given vision, even in the cell stage, this is represented by a line pointing outside the visible screen area for nearby compounds. Ah, that could be useful. There's nitrogenase. Turns ATP into ammonia. I don't know if I want that right now. Turns ATP into oxytocin, NT. I've got organelles. Let's just structure membrane. Ah! Behavior. Oh! I didn't know there was this as well. I see. Cellulose. Reduces base mobility. Reduces osmoregulation cost. Reduces absorption speed. Cannot engulf. Chitin. Calcium carbonate. Silica. We've got behavior. I see. Cycloid. Let's get those. Let's see. Chemoreceptor. I think we should have one of those. And that leaves us with 10, doesn't it? Okay, sessile. Okay, that's not relevant to me then. They're too expensive. That's also expensive. Unless there's anything else down here. Oh, look, I haven't seen those organelles before. Alright, there's a lot involved in this. I see some stuff over there. I'm going the wrong way. Uh-oh, didn't get there in time. Right forward. And we've got it. We got hydrogen sulfide. This is hard to control. Is there actually a turn? I don't see it. Maybe there isn't. Maybe there isn't. There must be some kind of turn, surely. That gets me glucose. Will you get off me? We're almost where we need to be, I think. Population's 800. Wait, can we take them on? No. We got another one. Hey, I'm getting into this. Auto Evo events, population in patches. Okay. Stay in the patch. Should focus on specialization to survive on 1 or 2 types of energy source, so that you don't require many different resources at once to sustain yourself. So don't be flexible, be specific. Also, carefully consider if adding a part is truly beneficial. You don't always need to change what already works, as each part costs ATP to maintain. Okay. Say a single hex of cytoplasm and just head to the surface patches first before getting photosynthesis. Okay. Can I add extra things to those then? Organelles. Nucleus. Allows for the evolution of much more complex membrane bound organelles and reduces the damage taken by 50%. Ooh, that could be good. Costs a lot of ATP to maintain, that's the problem. All this is going to require nucleus, isn't it? Membrane with 2 layers, it has better protection against damage, takes less energy to not deform. However, it slows the cell down some and lowers the rate at which it can absorb. Okay. Oh, I can change the colour. There you go, structure. Anyway, flagellum increases speed. Rusty cyanin. Okay. Well, that staying 1 hex doesn't seem to work. Glucose to ATP, hydrogen sulfide to glucose. Turns ATP into ammonia, which I believe is one of the things we need to advance. Leaves us with 70. Could get that. We could just do the double membrane. Struggling, check out the help menu. You can open it. Okay. Let's view now. Wait, I can use the mouse to move? How? Oh, mouse turns it. Ah, that makes it better. Don't need more glucose. I don't know what that was, but I don't think it did me any favours. Probably need to get up to where the glucose is. Oh, movement is so much better now. Where'd it go? Where'd the glucose go? We're in trouble. Where the hell is the glucose? Okay. That's better. Here's some phosphate. Yeah, movement is so much better now. I've found that you can move the mouse, use the mouse to turn. I thought there was no turn. I thought that seemed weird. We have almost completed the next section. There we are. I'm going to give us a nucleus. I can't build a nucleus over that? Oh. Interesting. And then 30, and there's no point in saving it, said. All I can really do is add another of these. The microbe is not producing enough ATP for it to survive. No, I don't want to continue then. I can't delete it. Damn it. Then I have no option but to confirm. Which is a bit weird, but never mind. Yeah, we are dying hard. We can't survive. What happens there? We can't survive. Well, we've screwed this one up. I'm going to end it there. I am going to come back to this. Now I know a bit more about it. I'm definitely going to come back to it. But not today. I'll probably have another run in a couple of days or so and see if I can get any further. Be a bit more careful on what I put in there. Alright, in the meantime, hit the like, comment and subscribe. And let me know if you want to see more of this yourselves. Bye now.